Hello everybody and welcome to race number 6 of the Snickers Cup Series. We're here at Texas Motor Speedway, and if you're wondering why that background music is going on right now, it's because this is the last race in which we will see Colin Cropley. Yes, he will be out of the 29 very shortly. When we get to Talladega, this next race, he will be gone. He will be out of the NNSCRA for good due to some problems that we're having with him. Or maybe it's just that he's gotten a better deal and is going to work the rest of his life over at Walt Disney World. I don't know. But anyway, Colin Cropley will be out, and Steve Marsh will take over all of his rides in the NNSCRA series. So, that's that. That's what's going to happen. So, enough of that. We're going to go now and get this race underway. But a lot of people have actually been having some problems with Colin Cropley. Whoa! Kind of a little bit of redemption for Doug Shears. He ended up going down to the line at California in a photo finish, but was not able to hold off Matt Smith, who got his second career win in the NNSCRA Series, his first in the Snickers Cup Series. He also has a win over in the Truck Series, but he beat Doug Shears. Doug Shears, though, picked up a lot of spots in the standings. He's now tied for 7th with Timmy Pacioli and Noah Cars, but he now has raced his way into the All-Star race via getting the pole here today in the Dr. Pepper 400. Let's quickly give you a look at the rest of the starting lineup. Unfortunately, we don't have the starting lineup background music right now, but that's okay. We had it for the Trucks race and the Mobile One Cup Series race. So Doug Shears on the pole. Brittany Poe will start to the outside of row 1. Jake Cole in 3rd. 4th will be James Bald. 5th will be Daniel Schwab. And 6th will be Michael Harvey, his teammate. Then Wyatt Johnston in 7th. 8th will be Alex Filter. 9th will be Matt Smith, who took the win last week. And in 10th is going to be Kenny McCreary. I'm seeing, I think, 4 or 5 Dodges in the top 10s. Or not Dodges, I'm sorry, Toyotas. Then we got Robert Bann and Angel D'Souza, Christian James, and Adam Chambers, who has taken over the points lead after a great finish at California. He now has about 9 points over 2nd place Lisa Shears and Matt Smith. And then we've got John Worry and Vincent Marsh, Logan Wilson and Lisa Shears, who comes in 2nd in the points, as I mentioned. Colin Cropley and then Mark George. Mark George driving the number 41 car. It's a tribute to Dirk Nowitzki and the Dallas Mavericks after their win in the championship for the NBA playoffs, and we're here in Texas, so it seems only appropriate. Then it's Brandon Gonzalez making his 2nd start after a 15th place finish last week, and then Brian Fleener, Timmy Pacioli and Noel Stiller, Anthony McCreary and Patrick Scroggins, Matthew Rodriguez and Jordan Hester, Arnold Columbia and Nick Eggleston, Noah Cars, Sean Galligan, Anthony Nodder, Andrew Gonzalez, Martin Zakala, Ben Stern, Alex Bann, Paolo Gonzalez, Joseph Bryant, Chad Skinner, and Jake Berg, the rest of the field. Let's go down for the command to fire up the engines as we get underway here at the Dr. Pepper 400.
Drivers, start your engines.
There it is, the command to start them up. It'll be 34 laps here at this racetrack, Texas Motor Speedway. Then the race cars will head over to Talladega, which will be very, very interesting. And I'll tell you what, the Mobile One Cup Series race we had here yesterday was absolutely incredible. On the last lap, I believe it was 13 of the top 15 drivers in the standings were involved in separate wrecks on the last lap and finished really badly. So the point shakeup definitely going to be interesting. Going to be interesting to see what the points are going to look like when we hit Talladega Superspeedway for race number 7 of the Mobile One Cup Series. But Doug Shears and Brittany Poe get set to get us underway. Doug Shears will join a field of others in the All-Star race because of this pole here today. Green flag is in the air, and we are underway in the Dr. Pepper 400. Doug Shears already down to the inside and taking over the lead. Jake Cole right behind him. Shears now blocks Cole. Make sure that Cole cannot get alongside here when they get into turn 3. Cole, though, right up on the back bumper of Doug Shears. Doug Shears has really put together a great season so far this year. No wins, but he's been very consistent, and as I mentioned at the top of the program, 8th in the standings, tied for 7th actually. And I'm seeing Matt Smith starting to move his way up. He's up battling now for 4th, but Jake Cole continues to pressure Doug Shears. Well, we had our first repeat winner yesterday in the Mobile One Cup Series, the first repeat winner in the NNSCRA. That was Wyatt Johnston, picking up his second win in the Mobile One Cup Series. Here's Jake Cole. He's getting down to the inside. He was not able to get a run that time, though. But Daniel Schwab is right behind him. And Cole going to try and make it work. Looks like he will get the top spot off turn 4. As they continue to race 2 by 2 by 2 further behind them, Jake Cole takes the lead. Daniel Schwab now down to the inside of Doug Shears. That would be for 2nd. And Robert Band is starting to move his way up. Also, the Facebook Chevrolet of John Worry. John Worry, remember, he's going to be running that Facebook paint scheme at Talladega. That's pretty much where its debut is going to be, although he is inaugurating it here at this racetrack and also over, he was doing it in California, so. But that is a cool paint scheme, as he now is moving that ride into the 3rd position. Jake Cole leads. Then it's Daniel Schwab. Let's look back here, see if we can find another good battle. Yeah, John Worry just got by for the 3rd position past Doug Shears. And then here's a pretty good battle. Back scramble for the 5th position. Logan Wilson and the Dallas Maverick Chevrolet of Mark George has moved up into the 6th position already. The Texas fans would love it if Mark George could go to victory lane here today. The Dallas Mavericks winning the 2011 NBA playoffs. There's Mark George in the 6th position. Let's look back now at the, there's 7th, James Bald. James Bald, he comes into this race 28th in the standings. There's Christian James running the Peanuts Chevrolet that we saw there last week. Did fairly well in that, and he's continuing on with it. He's 5th in the standings. And Timmy Pacioli comes in 7th in the standings. He's running 9th right now. One guy that really is looking for a good run today and had a tough California weekend, that's Martin Zakala. Let's see where he's running. Currently running in the 15th position as points leader. Adam Chambers goes to the inside of him for that position. And here comes Brittany Poe to do the same. But Martin Zakala really looking for a good run here today. He comes into this race right now. He is 35th in the standings. So he needs a good run so he can stay in the top 35. Look at this. Chad Skinner getting by Brandon Gonzalez. Adam Chambers doing the same. Joseph Bryant also back there. And also the Gunsmoke Dodge of Ben Stern. When you think of Texas, you think of Westerns, and so Gunsmoke, the TV series, on for the sponsorship for Ben Stern. Let's take a look and see where he's running right now. Stern right now is running in the 21st position, but starting to move his way up now, taking the inside line along with Joseph Bryant. Joseph Bryant, I actually was talking with him after the California race, and he was really disappointed. He had a great race car. He was up there battling for the win near the end of the race and just could not keep it there. Ended up finishing, I believe, 28th. And that put him down into the 24th position in points. Here's a good battle for the lead. It's going to be Jake Cole, John Worry, and Mark George. That's the top 3 as we are quickly winding down laps here, folks. They crossed the stripe lap 12 of 34 on the board. Wonder if this is going to be a race just like it was yesterday, where we didn't really have that many wrecks, not really that many cautions, until the very end of the race.